The shooting guard at 6'6", number 14, Louis Vasquez.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, his impact on the glass is drifting downward. You know, sometimes as a player, your focus shifts, you redirect your toward other phases of the game, and that could be what's happening here. But obviously, it's a bit of a concern going forward.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. D-Wade out there with Payton. Then there's Barry. Then there's Slim. And it's Towns in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Minnesota, Dominique Wilkins out there with Banchero. Then it's Olajuwon. Then there's Doncic. And it's Vasquez in at the shooting guard. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Minnesota's head coach. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Slim. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. These teams are getting a double-double. Close to each other, GA. How do you see these games playing out?
Well, oftentimes the team that wins the first one drops the second. I don't know why, but it seems that's the case more often than not.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And here is Payton. Last game he had 13. It's tipped. And Olajuwon with a clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
One-on-one here from 18 feet away. The rebound by Payton. Pass to Wade. Here is Slim, defended by Wilkins. And Phoenix turns it over again. And this group gives us a second look at the shooting guards leading their position in steals over the last 10 games. Number 5 is Dwayne Wade.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. Those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
Well, you better be aware and alert if you've got the basketball against these guys because they're always looking to make a play.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss. And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Doncic feeling it out, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Doncic has got his second bucket tonight.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Here is Slim. He has 7. Payton from outside. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Banchero right side. No coverage that side.
And not even giving the D a chance there. Banchero just too quick.
Outside, Payton. Down low, here's Towns, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
In the corner, Wilkins with it. Pass to Vasquez. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so Payton will bring it up for the Suns. It's a three-point game, and it's Wade with the jam.
And the power of Dwayne Wade on display. Rare for a two-guard.
Towns with the steal. Wade drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wade's got 6 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Shot's good from Barry.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Vasquez. They need this. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Phoenix leading by 6. Here is Slim, and it's Wade in the corner. Here's Barry. Last game out, he had 14. Back to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Barry misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Caro outside. Pass to Vasquez. Over Wade. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Here's Payton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Daniels is checked in for Wade.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Slam good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
Evans, he's checked in for Devin Harris. And Phoenix also making a switch. Wayne Wade's checked in for Payton. It's stolen. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, Rick Barry puts pressure on an opponent any way he can, and one of the easiest ways to do that is on the break. He was ready for that one. How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Slim, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Pass to Wilkins. Evans setting the pick for Wilkins. Over to the left wing. Sinks the three-pointer. 6 points for G.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Crafty move, and it's Wade with the jam.
Slick with the rock. Wade making moves.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Vasquez surveying the floor. Offside Wilkins. Pocket 2. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Phoenix leading by 8. Towns a screen on Evans. And Towns gets it to go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Oh, and the tug by Wilkins.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Here's Barry, defended by Wilkins. Pass to Slim. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Slim's got 14 points for the game.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And Phoenix making a change here. Pass to Embry. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Terry the pass to Houston. Oh, Daniels in position.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
1:41 left in the first quarter. Vasquez, that's good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Terry the pass to Slim. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Wilkins. Wesley comes in for Tyreek Evans. Davis is subbed in for G. Embry passes to Davis. And here's Smith. Puts it up. It's in there. Davis with the assist.
And I love when Smith is assertive on offense, catching the D off guard with the catch and shoot.
51 seconds left here in the first quarter. Slim passes to Daniels. Araujo. And there it is for him. Slim's got 19 points.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
To the left wing. To the inside. Here's Smith. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Powered through. Finished the...
There you go. Get that. No baseline. No foul.
Take a break.
You got it out. 71. Hey, Barry! Hey, yo, Terry.
Dominique!
Come on.
Oh!
Corner. Oh, foul! Hey, coming! Knock it down! And one! Get to him! Rick! Shoot that, baby! Don't rush, man! Don't let Barry shoot that!
Timeout.
Off the inbound pass. Houston can't get it to go. And so it's Vasquez. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. The kick out to Wilkins. Just 5 to shoot. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Vasquez.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
Slim, no good. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Embry passes to Unseld, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these Unseld jams. There's just so much power to his game.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Vasquez. Offline with his 3.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Here's Payton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
And it's Banchero missing. Suns leading by 4. Pass to Barry. Shoots over Wilkins. Barry misses. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Wilkins passes to Embry. It's good. Embry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
Slam, good.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Now here's Vasquez, defended by Payton. Banchero looking around. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Unseld can't get it to go. The Suns leading. Here's Slim, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time, the guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Doncic passes to Unseld. Yep, that one goes in there. Unseld's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The orchestrator. Doncic knows where everyone is at all times and completely dictates the pace.
Outside Robinson, pass to Daniel. Daniel sets a screen for Payton. And again, it's the Suns missing. Timberwolves trail by 4. Doncic with it. 20 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
In the corner, it's Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 6th assist on the night.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Payton against Doncic. Unseld. It's rebounded by Payton. Phoenix leading by 5. Here's Wade. Oh, Wade, what a dunk!
Stylish slam by Dwayne Wade. Never one to pass on a chance to make a statement.
Banchero, a screen on Wade. Here's Vasquez. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Suns have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Smith has checked in. And here's Vasquez. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 9 points. Over Wade. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Pass to Vasquez. Here's Smith, guarded by Robinson. On the wing, Doncic. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Driving the lane. Slam. Good. Now, here's Banchero. 23 points for him the last game against Chicago.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Vasquez, and another three for Minnesota.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Wade inside.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now Vasquez, a 17-point game for him in the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Payton passes to Robinson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Doncic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Daniels has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Vasquez. He's guarded closely. Pulls up. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. They get it back. Robinson misses. Timberwolves trail by 11. 54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Smith surveying the D. Pocket 6. Here's Vasquez. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Suns leading by 11. Here's Slim. And the 3 off target. Doncic against Payton.
Come on, box it out, man.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that.
Yo, right here. Get the board.
On the court for the Suns, Barry is out there with Towns. Then there's Wade. Then there's Slim, and it's Payton in at the point. Here's Barry, guarded by Vasquez. Minnesota with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint, here's Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
And I must say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Barry. Now Payton. Here is Slim, defended by Wilkins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Doncic against Payton. Towns sets the pick for Payton. Off target from 3-point range.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And it's Banchero missing. Suns leading by 9. Here's Barry. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Towns the pass away. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle. And Doncic against Payton. And here is Wilkins. 6 points for him. Back to Doncic. Off target with his 3. And so Payton will bring it up for Phoenix. Pass to Barry from deep. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got assist number 8 now on the night. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Look at Vasquez, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
So there you go, and as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Here's Wade, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Vasquez with it. 16 points for him. The 3 for Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Payton up top. Guarded by Doncic. Wade left side. Over Vasquez. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, there's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. Here's Banchero. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Vasquez has got 6 assists in the game. Doncic against Payton. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Doncic.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now here's Vasquez, defended by Towns. His shot by Wilkins, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. Pass to Vasquez. Now here's Doncic. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound. Great.
He's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here is Slim, defended by Wilkins. Arayajo. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
Well, they're getting stopped, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. The Timberwolves, number 1.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Suns leading by 6. Wade, right side. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Doncic finds Banchero. Lets it go with a 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. Wilkins' shot is off. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. And that one, good. Banchero's got 11 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Payton. Makes good on the step-back jumper. And the Suns lead by 6.
Well, Payton likes to work up close and personal with the basket, but boy, he can stretch it out when he needs
to. To the middle, stolen by Wade. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Towns, the pass to Barry. Good D by Olajuwon.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Barry the pass to Payton. Towns a screen on Doncic. The shot by Payton, no good. And here's Vasquez. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 8-point game. On the wing, Doncic. Vasquez, 11 points in the game. Over Payton. Bank shot, no good. And for the Suns, their shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Here's Slim. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. To Olajuwon. Here's Vasquez. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And they're moving it up. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Saturday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Miami Heat. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Paolo Banchero and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
On the wing, Doncic. Wade is covering. They need this one. It's hauled in by the Suns. At one point, they led by 16. Slim passes to Towns. Yes, that goes in. Towns has got 4 this.
Quarter. A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Here's Vasquez. Rebound by the Suns. Slim's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Barry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Barry's got 9.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Now Vasquez. He's got 21. And the layup is good. Vasquez has got 9 points now in just the second half.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Wade down the lane, through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. 1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Vasquez. He's covered closely. Will not go. This is off the front iron. On offense, here are the Suns. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And the basket by Wade.
And this is why they continue to feed Wade, because when he flips that switch, there's just no stopping him.
Here's Vasquez. Back to Doncic. Inside. Here's Olajuwon. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support.
Timberwolves trail by 13. We've got Paolo Banchero. Evans out there with G. And it's Embry in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The Suns shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Here is Slim. He's covered by Banchero. And Tyreke Evans is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 3 from the inbound.
And good contest.
Right there from Banchero, using that size as a distraction on defense.
Here's Vasquez. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Vasquez has got 13 points in the second half. Here is Slim. Outside, Payton buries it from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 12. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense, and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Suns leading by 10. Daniels, a screen on Smith. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Free throw, no good from Vasquez. Here's Slim, and the Suns another 3.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Now here's Vasquez, defended by Payton. Vasquez passes to Embry, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's Slim, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Slim's got 5 points in the quarter.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Vasquez with it. Payton's there. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Vasquez.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Daniels, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Houston, the pass to Payton. Daniels sets a screen for Payton. Here's Houston. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And the Suns lead by 9.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
And here's Vasquez. Takes it inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Third personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Vasquez.
And he knocks down the first one. Olajuwon's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Phoenix also making a switch. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Suns leading by 7. Here is Slim. Pass to Towns. Here is Slim, covered by Smith. Outside Daniel. Clock at 4. Here's Slim. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. From the arc. Vasquez can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Houston. Here's Towns. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
Now here's Vasquez, covered by Payton. Vasquez with it. Pass to Banchero. For 3, Smith. Here's Vasquez. Banchero dishes to Vasquez. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Wilkins comes in for Smith. And Doncic is subbed in for Banchero.
Yeah, we all know Rick Barry can create for himself, but we get to see there what kind of passing skills he also possesses. What a sensational feat.
Now here's Vasquez. Wade is covering. Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's Wade with the ball for Phoenix. At one point, they led by 16. There's the drive, and then Wade slams it in.
I mean, what an athlete this guy is. Wade cuts to the rim with such effortless grace.
Now here's Vasquez. Down low. Wilkins kicks to Olajuwon. That one, no good. Phoenix leading by 9. Here's Wade. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Wade's got 16 points here in the second half. Now Vasquez over Wade. Vasquez, that's good.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Wade outside. Towns sets the pick for Wade. 14 feet away. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Pass to Barry. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. And the Suns lead by 9.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Here's Wilkins. Doesn't go for him. Excellent defense from Daniels. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not... Exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Smith checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Suns also making a change. Slimmy's checked in for Terry.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
And here's Vasquez. To the middle. Here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 19 points.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Here is Slim, guarded by Vasquez.
Well, that's an excellent contest, and then he finished the play with a tough rebound.
They get the rebound. Olajuwon. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit. And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Vasquez. To Olajuwon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Josh Smith. And Phoenix also made... Making a switch. Payton's checked in. And he sinks the second. Phoenix leading by 8. Wade outside. Here's the floater.
One of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
Minnesota making a switch. Ilgauskas is checked in, and the second free throw, good. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Minnesota. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Vasquez with it. Here's Banchero. 6 to shoot. Now Doncic. And stolen by Payton. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And there's the whistle called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. That's good from Payton.
Payton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
Trailing by 10. Dwayne Wade. Another shot. The shot misses. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Banchero. That does not go. 1:56 left in the game. Got it to go off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Rebounded by Town. Suns lead by 12. Wade! Jumper is off. And Minnesota has possession. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
And to create space, Porter has dribble sequences that really fit him perfectly.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Suns.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
Really a big-time win for these guys. They've lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Slim.
If this were a crime scene, he would be questioned because his fingerprints are all over it.
Here's the shot. And the excellent defensive pressure does the job. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 16-7 run. And that's an intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Game. And that's good as... And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And
The moment has arrived. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. The Timberwolves have reached the final destination. An epic journey is nearly complete. The opportunity to win the ultimate prize in a series that will go the distance. They must bring all they can muster against the Pacers. Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
It's a rare and wonderful thing for the NBA Finals to come down to a single game. And after an intense series, these teams are ready to do whatever it takes to walk away with the win. And tonight, we've got the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Indiana Pacers. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And now Indiana's starting group. We've got Edwards, and it's Scott in at the 1. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Paolo Banchero, and it's Olajuwon in at the center, filling out the middle. Taking a look at Indiana, it has all come down to this for them. A Finals Game 7 being played in front of a hostile crowd out on the road.
Yeah, this is the highest pressure situation that exists in our game. They have to eliminate all the noise and find a way to focus. For most of these players, this is the biggest game of their career.
Here's Cummings. Pass to English. Puts up a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Doncic passes to G. 4-3. Offensive rebound. And then Carroll gets it to go.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's English. Outside Edwards. From downtown. Another 3 for Indiana.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Doncic outside. Here's Vasquez, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Scott. The 3 is up. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And Carroll outside. Back to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Here's Vasquez. 3-pointer off the mark.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Scott. Down low. Here's Edwards. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
First free throw is good.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 7. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. Number 1, Luka Doncic. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
Look, Olajuwon has the ball inside. There's not a lot you can do. He is extremely gifted in play.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Malone. Here's Scott. That three's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 5. And Carroll passes to Doncic. Here's Olajuwon from 7 feet. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Olajuwon's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
To the middle. Malone can't get it to go.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
There's a screen. Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Olajuwon can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. You trust him and expect him to make those mid-range jumpers, especially against loose defense like that.
And that one is hammered home.
Boy, that's so difficult to stop. Once Olajuwon gets near the rim, you got to be ready for him to rise up and throw it down.
Outside Edwards. Floats one. Banked it in off the glass. Edwards has got 7 points.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
And here's Doncic. No points so far. Pass to Olajuwon. From 7. And yep, it's good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Scott. Here's English. Connects from downtown. 11 points in the game.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Indiana. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Pass to Cummings. And it's rejected. And he recovers it. Oh, and it's a big-time dunk as he slams it right over Doncic.
Launching right to the rim, flying through the air. Terry Cummings throwing it down.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Westbrook's so good at navigating the defense. This guy has ball skills, dexterity, and a motor that just doesn't stop. He gets to his shot when he wants to.
Falls for Westbrook.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court. Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Here's Vasquez. Pass to Unseld. And he lays it up and in.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Westbrook pass to Malone. Now here's Edwards. Lets the three fly. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
On the second one.
And you have to be impressed how they're getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of those opportunities.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Doncic outside. Pass to Unseld. Just 5 to shoot. Inside, Olajuwon. And the layup is good off the glass. Olajuwon's got 12 points in the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off the perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 10 to the left wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. G passes to Unseld. Here's Wilkins. Off the mark there with a 3. Indiana leading by 7. Over to the wing. Here's English. 11 points in the game. And here's the fast break. And he lobs it up to the rim.
He's got a nice knack for knowing when to give it up. Wilkins showing he's more than just a scorer.
The Pacers have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Westbrook outside. Here's Malone. Still no points. 5 to shoot. The 3 ball. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Pass to Doncic. Over Westbrook. Here's Vasquez. Guarded by Edwards. Oh, good D by Edwards.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Minnesota. 8-point game. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. The kick out to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards got 16 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Smith with a screen on Westbrook. The fader. And it's Doncic missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Wilkins. Sinks it from distance.
If you set up neat, he's going to deliver. He is hungry to score.
Westbrook, pass to English. Left side, Edwards. Pass to Kukoc. And here's Edwards. The 3, counted from distance. Edwards got 19 points.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Takes a 13-footer. Harris misses.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
English, that's good. He's got 13.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away. Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
And he lobs it up. Here's Kukoc. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he gets the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 16.
Can you believe him so far? 6 for 6.
Boy, giving him a huge lift offensively. He's poised for a big game here.
Here's Vasquez, guarded by Edwards. They need this.
The moment has arrived.
You look at the Pacers. What an incredible run through this postseason. The question now is, do they... So with Malone on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. English is out there with Malowach, and it's Smith. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Scott in at the shooting guard.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
Doncic is checked in for Minnesota. The Pacers also changing it up. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Malowach. And it's Edwards in for Smith. Here's Vasquez. It's tipped. Tries to keep it alive. Left side, Westbrook. Here's Edwards. Out of hand on it. Here's Vasquez. He's got 7. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Well, you look at Doncic, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, G.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
On the wing, Scott. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Vasquez. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 7-point differential. They easily took Thursday's game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
English the pass to Scott. To English. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Dominique Wilkins.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
Both teams will make substitutions. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And that one misses.
There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Out that one, the Indiana leads would cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Vasquez.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
To the inside, Wilkins. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. Wilkins has got 5 points so far. Pacers leading by 5. White the pass to Cooper. Oh, here's Edwards, defended by Wilkins. Back to Kukoc. The kick out to Scott. White against Doncic. A three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them.
Working against size. He's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. Scott with the ball. Wilkins picks him up. And here's Edwards from the arc. Cans it from downtown. And now a 10-point Pacer lead.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Doncic looking it over. Outside Wilkins. Here's Unseld. The shot from the low post is good. Unseld's got his second basket of the night.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid
outside, Scott. The kick out to England. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Vasquez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Ilgauskas has checked in, and Indiana with the change here too. Javier checked in for Tony Kukoc. Pacers leading by 6. To the paint, here's Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Basket good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
White dishes to Avdia. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Let's remember, Avdia is 6'9", which means he is quite capable of being effective in the painted area.
Doncic against White. English pulls it in. English has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Embry.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Vasquez, that's good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Edwards can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now here's Vasquez, defended by Avdia. Doncic kicks to Vasquez. 5 to shoot from past the arc. Doncic, no good. Pacers leading by 6. Over in the corner, White. Pass to Avdia. Doncic with the steal. Here's Embry. Light covering. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Here's White. And once again off the mark by Indiana. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Back to Doncic. The Timberwolves working the ball around. Ilgauskas a screen on Scott. Pocket 6. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Ilgauskas.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Outside, English. And the jam by English.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off.
Minnesota shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. You've got Luka Doncic. Banchero out there with Olajuwon. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Vasquez in at the 2 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Outside, Edwards. Back to Scott. Outside, English. Drills the 3-pointer. English has got 13.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Vasquez with it. Pass to Wilkins. Now here's Vasquez. Doncic with it. Picked up by Edwards. Doncic going to work.
Just no... resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside, Edwards. Malone, a screen on Doncic. Scott the pass to Malone. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Malone is relentless inside. So strong with non-stop effort.
Scott against Doncic. And it's G finishing it off.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
The Pacers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Second free throw, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
The Pacers with the lead. Scott kicks to English. The high post shot. Count it! And they'll have a chance for a 3-point play. They get Dominique Wilkins.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Pacers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Timberwolves have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the 3rd quarter. Pass to Vasquez. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. Scott with the ball. Wilkins picks him up. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. You take a look at Malone, 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer. And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Indiana leading by 3. Here's Cummings. Then jammed down as it goes right over Paolo Banchero.
You see the work Anthony Edwards has put in on his decision-making. That's a pretty setup.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The
over Wilkins. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 18 points for Alex English.
He is just tearing them to shreds here tonight. And the thing about English, even when he's having a game like this, he's never going to get on that emotional roller coaster. He doesn't get in your face. It's just another night at the office.
Pick by Olajuwon. Here's Vasquez. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Moses Malone. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Indiana. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Free throw good, Vasquez. For Indiana, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. A flawless finish on the alley-oop. And the Pacers lead by 4.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And English kicks to Scott. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Here's Edwards. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist in the game. And here's Vasquez. He's got 26. Pass to Banchero. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it.
Here's Westbrook. Nice D from Doncic.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Back to English. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Olajuwon's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Vasquez kicks it out to Banchero. Another miss by Minnesota. The Pacers have gone 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Doncic passes to Vasquez. Edwards brings the double team. Olajuwon dishes to Vasquez. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And it's blocked by Scott. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Kukoc is checked in for Scott. Vasquez with it. Picked up by Edwards. Unzeld, the pass to Vasquez. Bucket is good. Vasquez has got 11 points in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Edwards looking it over. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves trade. Now here's Vasquez. And Olajuwon with the basket on the assist by Vasquez. And it's 8 points for Hakeem Olajuwon. Westbrook kicks to Cummings. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, Russell Westbrook demonstrating how talented a passer he can be.
Here's Vasquez. And he has 28 points for the game. Inside, Olajuwon dishes to Vasquez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
We've seen this before, folks. Anthony Edwards takes it right at the defense, and they have to get physical with him.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 3. Count it. Good. 30 points for G.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Outside, Kukoc. Out to the right wing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That's his first foul. Here's Westbrook. He's got 18. To the paint. Out to Edwards. Kukoc pass to Edwards. And he gets the whistle. Free throws coming up.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And Edwards drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 3. Vasquez with it. He has 30. And G with the stuff.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And here's Edwards. He's got 19. Ingles finds Edwards. Outside, Kukoc. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Here's Edwards. Edwards flies in to cap off the break. What hustle!
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Now here's Vasquez. He's tightly guarded. On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Vasquez. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Is checked in for Indiana. White comes in for English. Pass to White. Outside, Kukoc. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying them.
And here's Vasquez. A miss that time. Would have put him up. 1:53 left in the third. It's Edwards on the wing. 1 point in the game.
Boy, let's remember, Russell Westbrook has an MVP trophy in his closet. This guy is working right now. You've got to get into him and make it tougher.
There's the pick. Down low. Here's Vasquez. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. And Indiana making a change here. Smith is checked in. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Unzel. Unzel's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Vasquez, and G with the stuff.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
58 seconds left in the third. Pass to Smith. Picked off in midair. And now here comes Vasquez leading the break. Lays it in on the pretty alley-oop. Embry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it worked just the same. Nice shot by Smith.
Well, just really intelligent playmaking from Russell Westbrook. This guy sees someone with a good look, and he gets him the basketball.
Now here's Vasquez. He's covered by Westbrook to the wing right side. Embry passes to Vasquez. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Kukoc. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Unseld. Misses off the right iron. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. English is out there with Smith. Then there's Scott. Then it's Tony Kukoc. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Pacers trail by 3. Westbrook kicks to Smith. To the middle. Wants to get it to English and does.
Boy, something so good about a perfect... placed lead pass. That is nice.
Vasquez surveying the floor. Five on the clock. Embry passes to Wilkins. Launches a 3. Westbrook pulls it in. The Pacers shooting about 59% from the floor. Offensively, they've been running without a hitch.
And this is what we've come to expect from Russell Westbrook. Yes, he can be an explosive scorer, but if his teammate is open, he will put it on time and on target.
Smith on the wing. Let's go. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them. And how about the anticipation and imagination there from Unseld? Sees the play developing and delivers the pass on time and on target.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
In the corner, Smith with it. Now Vasquez. Pass to Wilkins. Nice D from Scott. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And it's Smith missing. Minnesota shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in.
Just a great job by Smith, keeping his eyes down court, knowing where his teammates are.
Got a piece of it. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Kukoc. Outside Westbrook. Now here's Kukoc. And it's good, 2 points.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Now here's Vasquez. Defense right on him. Outside Wilkins. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Vasquez, that's good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Davis has checked in for Smith. And Indiana with the change here, too. Cummings is checked in. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Now, here's English.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number.
He's checked in for the Timberwolves. English, he's checked in for the Pacers. Westbrook against Doncic. And finished off by Westbrook.
The defense better start to make a concerted effort to make Russ uncomfortable because his game is flowing right now.
Malone with the steal. English with the ball. Picked up by Banchero. The shot's good from Westbrook.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Now here's Vasquez. Another bucket. Wow!
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Minnesota making a switch here. Wilkins is checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Scott's checked in. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
I'll tell you, this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards. They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
Here's Doncic. Here's the three. And there's Vasquez on the assist by Doncic. Vasquez has got 48.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Scott kicks to English. Outside Edwards. Terrific response from Edwards.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. For 3, Wilkins. Kicks it out to Banchero. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Good. And it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
Oh, Anthony Edwards loves these moments, and boy, does he deliver.
Vasquez passes to Olajuwon. Here's Vasquez. Olajuwon with a screen on Edwards. With the drive. And good. He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Edwards, he is a bruiser.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Vasquez. Here's Doncic. Vasquez with it. Just 5 on the clock. Tosses it up. Can't get it to go. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Edwards with the powerful flush.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Olajuwon with a screen on Edwards. Pops the alley-oop pass in there.
And how about the killer cool of Olajuwon? Loves to put the team on his back when the game gets tight.
By Scott. Screen by Malone. And stolen by Olajuwon. Here we go, one-on-one. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Indiana leading. Outside Edwards. No good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. It's in there. Sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
Free throw, no good from Vasquez. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
How about that denial by Paolo Banchero? Nice to see him put that frame to use.
And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now here's Vasquez. Defense is right there. Here's Doncic. And stolen by Scott. It falls!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Banchero a screen on him. And he drives in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Doncic. Shoots. And that's it, folks. The Indiana Pacers have won it all. Wow. Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd, but our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
Ele é autista, o número dele vai ser 67. Ready? Joga o Derek no whisky. 67. Foi ele que pediu essa porra.